This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. Alright, so this one's making waves. Dillon Gabriel just threw what a lot of people are calling a slick shot at Shedeur Sanders. In a recent interview, Gabriel said, "There's competitors, then there's people that are entertainers, and I'm the competitor," which, let's be real, sounds like he's calling Shedeur more of a showman than a real player. That's a bold statement, especially when Shedeur has been putting up legit numbers on the field and carrying himself like a leader. Now, we've seen this kind of narrative before. Anytime someone's flashy or confident, people try to downplay their skills or say they're doing it for attention. And with Shedeur being the son of Coach Prime, always in the spotlight, always under pressure, it's easy for critics to overlook his game and focus on his personality. But this isn't just about one comment, this is about a growing pattern. Let's get into it.
It's just part of it. You know, there's entertainers and there's competitors. And I totally understand that. And my job is to compete. And that's what I'm focused on doing. Of course, we're doing this mid-game, but, it's something that I'll get used to and just want to be the best team that I can and create an environment where we can all go do our best work. That's all we want to do.
When you really look at it, a lot of the heat Shedeur Sanders gets feels less like genuine critique and more like jealousy in disguise. The guy is young, confident, talented, and most importantly, he performs under pressure. But because he shows personality, wears a watch, and isn't afraid to show emotion on the field, suddenly he's not a real competitor. Come on. That sounds like insecurity talking. Let's be honest, if Shedeur was just putting up numbers and staying quiet, a lot of these people wouldn't have anything to say. But because he brings energy, presence, and yes, style, people think it's okay to write him off as just an entertainer. The truth is, Shedeur is both. He's got charisma and game. He can market himself, sure, but he's also shown he can deliver. He's not some sideshow act. He's a quarterback leading his team, taking hits, making throws, and staying poised in the chaos. Dillon Gabriel might have meant that as a general statement, but the timing, the tone, it all feels pointed. And it taps into this bigger thing in sports where certain players are allowed to be flashy but others get labeled cocky or unserious. Shedeur plays with a chip on his shoulder, and honestly, he's earned that. He's been doubted, underestimated, and still shows up every week to compete. That's not a clout chaser, that's a competitor who knows exactly who he is. People aren't used to seeing young black quarterbacks with confidence and control of their own narrative. That makes some folks uncomfortable. So instead of giving credit, they throw shade. But that's just noise. Shedeur keeps showing up, keeps improving. At the end of the day, the ones who talk the loudest about him usually aren't the ones doing more on the field, they're just doing more talking. Let me know in the comments, is this hate or just healthy competition? Either way, Shedeur isn't backing down anytime soon.